What is up, everybody? It's your boy Phil Shocker, the 96 Hedgehog here with our APA Indigo Season 6 draft analysis. We were apart from Season 4, 5, and now 6. We were a part of Season 2, but we took over a team at that point in time. Season 3 was a somewhat of a tag team league, a group of people in Ubers, and we didn't compete that, so we were here for Season 1, which is unfortunate. So we've pretty much been here for about every single season of APA. So it's always a blast. I'm looking forward. I'm a little nervous going into this season because we do have some of the new mons being allowed, and I wasn't able to capture any of them, which I'm a little upset with. But we're gonna make work, and we're gonna do our best to win and do what we can. Bleh. Last time we were able to make a playoff run, I think it's like the fifth to eighth seed, one of those two. So very much can make that history again, hopefully. And this is not yet kind of a random team, but you can see it has somewhat of a theme and stuff like that. So I'm looking really forward to this team. I think it's gonna be a good team. I look forward to doing the best I can with it. Also, if I yawn a lot, sorry, and I sound low, I'm sorry. It's currently 3:10 a.m. for me, so I just kind of woke up around like 2 something, and I'm kind of just been up, so yeah. So let's go ahead and break down. I was the eighth pick out of 16 coaches, so I was literally the dead middle pick, and I was gonna get sniped on everything I wanted. One of the insights is Reggie Draco because I wanted to really try Reggie Draco. I would want to have tried Galarian Moltres, but as you can see, I have a Dark type, and I would have tried Galarian Articuno, but as you can see, I wanted a Psychic type. Oh wait, never mind. I did get one of the new Pokemon. Excuse me. But yeah, so with eighth pick, I wanted to try to do the strategy of picking things that could pair well with each other and just go from there. So in the end of the day, I don't think the team came out perfect, but I think it came out decently well how I imagined it. So let's go with my first pick. My first pick is Urshifu Single Strike. So I've used Urshifu Rapid Strike and I loved it. It was a really good Pokemon. I really want to try Rapid Strike again. But I'm going with Single Strike this time because Single Strike has move Wicked Blow, which always crits, just kind of like how Surging Strikes does, but it hits 3 times. This, however, has a base power that hits just slightly less than that, but it does that. It's a Dark type move, and with Dark being one of the most decently hard things to check in times, because even resistant hits from like fighting types and like fairy types, they still don't really want to properly take those dark stabs. And plus, Urshifu gives me Sucker Punch. Rapid Strike Urshifu actually has no dark type coverage whatsoever. However, Urshifu does give me that dark type coverage, and I felt like when you get a dark type, I wanted to try something that was new, wanted to try something I've done before, so it is. So we have Wutai here. The pair of Wutai as it was coming back up, I was actually a little surprised to see if Zapdos was a bit on the board, so I went with Zapdos. Zapdos gives me a relatively good defensive electric, but also decently fast electric as well. It gives me a mon that got a lot of tools like Hurricane, and I think when I'm on, I don't know. I have some bit of prankster shenanigans, spoiler alerts, for some of my mons, so if I can figure out ways to use Zapdos correctly, it'd be good. It also gave me a good Defogger out the gate as well. It also gave me a good 6-0 Toxic Stallmon. I'm sorry, Zach, I had to make the reference. But Voltage here is looking really good. I've never used Zapdos, so I'm very much excited to try Zapdos for the first time. Vaporeon, I'm not gonna get too talk too much about draft this thing couple, but really I wanted a good reliable wish passer, and that's what Vaporeon gives me. So very much to have Vaporeon on this team. Up next, we have Magneto. If you guys know X-Men, then you'll know what this reference is. But we have Magneto here, the Galarian Slowking. I've never used Slowking at all, so using a Galarian form is going to be very interesting. So, with Galar Slowking, I wanted a grounded poison type. I wanted a mon that can kind of be really unique, and I just wanted to try. It does have this move called Eerie Impulse, which, if you guys know see what it does, it removes 3 PP from the target's last move. So in terms, Galarian Slowking actually could stop people from toxic stalling you with clicking recover, clicking toxic, and stuff like that. As long as he clicks Eerie Spell, which I think the fact that this Pokemon is a single-handed Pokemon that could potentially stop Toxic Stall or any stall in general, I think is genuinely amazing and really, really cool. I really think that. Excuse me. It also has, regenerator stuff, but it's got Curious Medicine, which means on switching, this Pokemon's allies have their stat rechanged to 0. I think actually put this on this Pokemon's allies have their stat changes reset to 0. Actually, I think this is like a VGC move, but probably more times than not, I'm gonna run regenerate anyway. So yeah. With my next pick, I actually picked up Mega Kangaskhan. I've never tried Mega Kangaskhan. It's a relatively good defensive mon from what I'm seeing here. Really great offensive mon, just really bulky and got decently good speed. It's another Wish user, which is really, really good. I'm not allowed to run Seismic but I could run still like Fake Out and Power Up Punch to get the 2 hits off I really want to go +2. I just cannot run Seismic is broken on Mega Kangaskhan, so there's that. But I'm looking forward to trying Mega Kangaskhan. Very interesting. Like I said, I've never used regular Kangaskhan. We're currently using that, and I've never tried Mega Kangaskhan, so I might as well try and see if it's as broken as people like to sometimes make it out to be. So, again, sorry for all the yawning, guys. I'm not trying to make you fall asleep, but up next we got my boy Karibo here, my Whimsicott. I'm not gonna talk too much because I have used it Winston for a little bit, but basically what I wanted Whimsicott for is a grass type, which is a ground immunity, which I really, really needed. It's also a really good prankster user in taunt, tailwind. It's also really, really good for just being a good offensive one as well. Give me a U-turn pivoter, which is red, so I got some Volturn going here. That was Zapdos and Whimsicott, so very much it'll give me that base 116 speed, which I desperately needed for this team. So now it does kind of force teams to kind of want to bring and force their speed creeping on my team, which is really, really good. Same thing with this boy does, and my boy Snowflake here, the Cryoganaganaganaganaganaganaganaganagana. It's always funny to use that thing's name like that. Give me a Levitator, which is really neat because I need to get another reason for ground type resist. It also give me a Rabbit Spinner and a Defogger, so I can choose each week whether I need Spin or Defog in that type of situation. It's also a relatively good offensive Pokemon as well. It's decently bulky on the special side. It's got Access Armor, so it can be decently bulky on the physical side. But again, the base 105 speed is also really, really good because it forces, again, like I said, speed creeps. Up next, we got my boy Lumiere, and not gonna lie to you guys. This one and my next 3 picks were actually transactions. This was originally Turtonator, but I went with Chandelure because for one, it was still on the board. Two, I need a massive special hitter wall breaker right here, and that's what this thing does. I need a good reliable Scarf / Specs user, and this thing also sets up potentially Trick Room for my team as well, along with my Galarian Slowking. And you're gonna see with pretty much one mod, if not two, sometimes you can see a little theme with Trick Room. But really excited. It also gave you a fire immunity with Flash Fire. It also gave you a good Flame Body user if I can want, and also an Infiltrator user if I really wanted to as well. Up next, we have Diamond, the Steelix here. And Steelix got a little bit better. He got access to a good couple of moves with Rockhead, with Head Smash, and stuff like that. Access to things like Sturdy, Sheer Force, so this thing can actually be really offensive, and also could have a decently good Suicide lead as well. I generally think Steelix is a very, very good Pokemon here, and I've never really tried Steelix. I've had like small glimpses of trying it, but never got a chance to fully try it. So very excited to try Steelix. I think it's really cool. I'm looking forward to really using it. I'm not gonna really talk about ESP. It's just a prankster mon I wanted for Trick Room. But up next, we have my boy Sir Horde the Great and the Alolan Executor. Alolan Eggy is here. I wanted to go with something that could take advantage of Trick Room. Plus, I've never really even tried Alolan Executor, so I wanted to go with it. I need another I need a grass type. I need a dragon. But Steelix, by the way, replaced Gastron, and ESP replaced Dusclops, and this replaced. I don't know off the top of my head, but that's gonna be our APA Indigo team, guys. Hopefully, we can make another long run But until next time, I'm Phil Shocker. Thanks, Hedgehog. I'll see you guys later.